Starting at station number 1, we're going to be practicing our one-handed cartwheels on both sides, as well as our cartwheel step-ins. Now for this, they do not have to use the carpets, but they can use the lines that are on the CBF if they're practicing it for beam. Otherwise, they can just use the floor. At station number 2 over here, they're going to be practicing their handstands. They're going to make sure they have their backs up against the wall on this one. They're holding a nice tight belly, and they're going to be practicing weight distribution on opposite hands. So when they get into that handstand, you can also put a mat up here if needed, but they'll hold up a nice strong handstand, and they're going to make sure they can practice their weight distribution on one hand over the other. At station number 3, they're going to be practicing their dive rolls. As you can see, we have an 8-inch mat here. They're not going to be using a wedge mat. And they're also going to be practicing jumping over a higher surface, which is going to be this wall mat over there. So they'll take off with 2 feet. They're going to get a nice solid jump, practice a nice solid dive roll, just like that. Over at station number 4, they're going to be practicing their lever or T positions, and they're going to be trying to hold this for about 5 to 10 seconds for each one. So they'll make sure their elbows are at their ears. They get into that nice, they get into that nice solid T position, and they're trying to hold that for about 5 seconds, and they can also hold the lever position. For this one, you can put the foam block on the ground, and they're going to have their elbows at their ears and see if they can get all the way down to the block and see if they can hold that for 5 to 10 seconds. It's way harder than it looks.